I bet you know I ain't want to gossip, so you ain't hear this from me. Let's be clear on that.
On yesterday, Trump held a rally in Georgia. Now, before we talk about the rally in Georgia, let's go back a few months ago when he visited Georgia and he went to a local Chick-fil-A and bought 30 milkshakes. This girl right here, Michaela Montgomery, went viral for hugging him during that visit. Now, on yesterday, she was invited to speak at the Georgia rally which Trump held. Here's what she had to say about Vice President Kamala Harris.
The left is trying to tout this woman as a savior for the black community, but all she's done is hurt the black community since she came into the game. See, the first step in destroying the black community is to dismantle the black family.
Well, Michaela, since you want to talk about dismantling and disrupting the black family, let's talk about this article here. The FBI has released nearly 400 pages of records on an investigation that the Bureau conducted in the 70s into alleged racial discrimination in the rental of apartments from Donald Trump's real estate company. The file details dozens of interviews the Bureau conducted with Trump building tenants, management, and employees, seeking indications that minority tenants were steered away from the housing complexes. Now, the FBI conducted numerous interviews, and the interviewers said that they weren't aware of any discrimination. However, some of the records recount the stories of black rental applicants who said they were told no apartments were available, while whites sent to check on the same apartments were offered leases. The records posted on the FBI's FOIA's website included a 1974 interview with a former doorman at the Trump building in Brooklyn. And said interviewer's supervisor, according to the doorman, told him that if a black person came to 2650 Ocean Parkway and inquired about an apartment for rent, and he, that is, was not there at the time, that I should tell them the rent was twice as much as it really was in order that he could not afford the apartment, according to the ex-doorman. Now, back to dismantling the black family. I guess preventing housing isn't dismantling black families. But again, let's get back to Miss Michaela Montgomery.
So aside from her record as a prosecutor,
now Michaela wanted to bring up Kamala's record as a prosecutor without delivering facts. So let me be the fact checker of her record. So during the tenure of Kamala's term as prosecutor, at least 1,560 people were sent to state prisons for marijuana-related offenses between 2011 and 2016. Now, what they're not telling you is this. The data they found out is not just for black inmates, it's for all inmates. In fact, from 2010 to 2017, the record of incarcerated black inmates remained the same. In addition to the numbers remaining the same, there were 1,956 marijuana convictions, and just 45 of them resulted in jail time. But of course, Michaela didn't want to talk about that. She'd rather continue to at least try to do her big one and insult Kamala even further. Listen to this.
from her record as a prosecutor, why don't we ask Mrs. Willie Brown if Kamala Harris cares about black families? I wonder if Mrs. Willie Brown, a black woman, is also with her.
I really don't care about what Mrs. Willie Brown have to say about VP Harris. I'd rather hear it from the horse's mouth. So Here is what Willie Brown had to say about his relationship with VP Harris.
Well, I did support her career, and I was married, but I have been separated before meeting her. I've been separated for 25 years.
Does this change your views about what people are saying about VP Harris, given the fact that Willie Brown said that he was separated for 25 years before he began his relationship with Kamala? Or does it not matter to you? What are your thoughts about what he had to say? And what are your thoughts about Michaelah Montgomery trying to drag VP Harris at the rally? Let's talk about it respectfully in the comments section below. As always, thanks for watching.